nest. Your next act. Your next act. Whoa! I'm having fun. You are. Is his name real? I don't know. Ask him about it later, but not while he's up here, because he's going to make some laughs. Guys, please give it up for Tucker.
How about for Chris right there? He's killing it up here for you, people. Killing it. I'm third to the last act. Sweet spot. It's a sweet spot, third to the last act. Love it. That's why I always ask that before the show. I say, can I be the third to the last act? Third to the last. There's 3, I want to be first. There's 6, third. 7, fourth. 8, I want to be 5th. No, I don't know. It's nice to be here. I don't know about these other comics, but it's hard to do this because if they're like me, I can't hold down a regular job. I can't do it. I get fired from like every job I've ever had in my life. I'm horrible at it. I worked at a funeral home for a while. I was in charge of the hearse, right? All I had to do was clean it out and detail it out every day. But instead, I take the hearse out on the road, and I drive up next to really old people and go, ah! You can run, but you can't hide, Grandma. I'm coming! It'll get you fired. I'm not looking at you. You're going back to school. You're a youngin'. Hey, I'm third to the last act, all right? Give me a break. It's nice to be here. I was flying recently. Actually, I did a show a few months ago for a skydiving company. I worked on trade, so I did a comedy show for them, and they let me jump out of one of their planes. Great deal. No. I don't know if you've ever been skydiving, right? The first time you go, you have to go tandem, which means when you jump out of the plane, you got another guy attached to your ass. I go jumping out of this plane with this guy on my ass. There's another guy over here filming us like it's a free-falling porno. I'm freaking out. I'm like, if my chute doesn't open, I'm going to go hurling to the ground and die with this guy on my ass. And it's going to look like I was riding bitch on that trip. That's not good. I'm sorry, I'm from America. Do we use the term riding bitch in Canada? We do now. Good. I'm bringing it! Riding bitch. And I'm getting more scared to fly too, because I was flying recently, and I get on the flight, and I sit down, and I look out the window, and there's a mechanic underneath the wing of my plane doing this. That's where he's going. I'm looking at him like, figure it out! You can do it! Come on! I swear to God, I'm watching a guy, right? He goes, looks down the edge of the plane, he goes, fucking go. I was like, what? No, don't fucking go. Put a screw in there, some duct tape would be nice. I'm hitting the call button, I'm like, yeah, hello, are we going to fuck it today? Or are we going to Florida? Because Florida's a round trip, fuck it is a one-way, I'm pretty sure. I don't get my carry-on at the end of the fuck it trip. The other thing they tell you on a flight, in case of emergency water landing, your seat cushion can use a flotation device. Oh, thank you. That's nice. Aren't we flying over Kansas today? What do you got in case of emergency cornfield landing there, Skippy? I got a question. Can my seat cushion be used for the toilet? Because if this thing goes down, I'll be shitting myself. I need an emergency toilet seat! Now! Third to the last. We're almost there. You were great, by the way. Oh, no, sorry. Ask the blind lady a question. You were great. You talking to me? You're an asshole. I'm sorry. You were great. All right. And then, no, is that, see, that's probably not even appropriate. You don't go up to blind people and just touch them. And be like, hey, you were wonderful. You were really good.
She doesn't bite. I do.
Okay. Fair enough.
She's American.
Oh, yeah? What? From where?
Detroit.
I'm from Detroit.
Yeah.
No, I'm not really. I'm from a small town in Maine. I've never been close to Detroit, but that's wonderful. So I was in the mall the other day, and I saw this woman walking her kid on like a dog harness thing. You ever seen one of these things, like on a dog? I'm like, this isn't right, man. Like, you can't have your kid on a dog harness, right? So I was gonna go tell her what I thought, and I got near the kid. The kid goes,
Holy shit, it needs a muzzle too. Let's get more restraints on that thing.
What game I loved as a kid though, I loved Twister, man, as a kid. Twister was great, man. Twister was like sex in a box. You're like 14, oh yeah, get the Twister. I used to play it with my neighbor Christy, right? I remember one game, she had right hand red and left hand blue, green, and I had right and left balls blue. That's a good game. Thank you. Before I leave, I'm going to tell you something stupid I did. Ladies, if you're on birth control, all right, if you know somebody that's on birth control, tell them to leave the pills in the original package, otherwise it looks a little bit like mints. My wife had her birth control pills out one time, not in the package. I thought they were mints. I ate like 3 of them. I was like, wow, those mints are horrible. She goes, that's my birth control, you idiot. I was like, oh my God, what are the side effects of this going to be, right? I didn't figure it out until I was watching Dirty Dancing. I was like, nobody puts baby. On a good note, my period was on a regular cycle. So guys, thank you very much. You've been great. Enjoy the rest of the